Hailing from the small town of Memphis, Michigan, Hildred Lewis stormed onto the scene at Eastern. This Huron captured 8 varsity letters for the football and track teams from 1962 to 1966. He quickly earned a special reputation amongst his football teammates.
There was a young man standing in front of me, tall, thin, skinny little calves. I thought he had mistakenly should have been in the cross-country team instead of football. But I soon found out that this man could hit. And he did crack people's ribs, including teammates. He broke helmets. He was tall and thin, and he could deliver a blow. And we quickly nicknamed him Snake.
The Snake made it difficult for many opponents as one of the hardest hitting defensive backs in the country. He could play the run and pass equally well. Hildred was part of a group that helped lay the foundation for 8 consecutive winning seasons for EMU football.
Every year we were improving as a football team. And our senior year, Hildred did an outstanding job leading our team, and we were building momentum. I remember we had a win over, I think it was Wayne State at the time for homecoming. Eastern kept improving, and they became a very strong team in that decade.
A leader both on and off the field, Hildred was a dedicated teammate and friend.
Hildred had the respect of all the players on the team, and that's why they elected him captain. And he had all of our backs, so to speak. And it's nice to have a friend and a teammate that's like that.
Hildred would make a deep run into training camp with the San Francisco 49ers before just missing out on the roster on the final day of camp. As strong as he was on the gridiron, Hildred earned even more recognition nationally as a trackman, receiving All-American honors as a half-miler in 1966.
Eastern Michigan, traditionally, has been an outstanding track program ranked nationally. And Hildred came in as a freshman, and he excelled in many different events, but I think his forte was middle to long distance, up to the mile. He'd run the 880, part of the relays. He could do field events if he had to. And I know they were setting records all the time.
Setting records all the time for sure. During his time at EMU, Hildred set numerous meet and Eastern records in the mile, 1,000-yard and 880-yard runs, intermediate hurdles, javelin, and several relay events. He also ran the leadoff leg for the mile and 2-mile relay teams that set Eastern records both indoors and outdoors. He was also EMU's #1 miler for 4 years. His time at EMU led to a lifelong commitment to his alma mater and the Ypsilanti area.
He's an Ypsi guy. He came here, he went to college here, he taught here, he worked for Eastern. After he worked for Eastern, he bought homes. He owns homes in Ypsilanti. In the 40 years since we graduated, 40-some years, we've always come to football games, basketball games, occasional track meet, and we'll continue to do this probably until we die. Hildred Lewis is an Eastern Michigan man through and through.
There is no doubt that Hildred Lewis's blood runs green, and now this Eastern man can be called a Hall of Fame man as he enters the E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hildred Lewis.
Thank you very much. Good morning, EMU constituents, supporters, and other guests. I'd like to do about 3 things today. First of all, share with you how I did arrive at Eastern, talk a little bit about my track experience and my football experience. And finally, then I'd like to thank the individuals that helped get me here, which is just about everybody in the room. Meaning that everybody that was in contact with Eastern really helped me get here. Okay, first thing I'd like to do is really acknowledge that I know I've had a fortunate life. even before this moment happened. Everything really went well. I had a good family, had a great high school experience. Some of my teammates are still here today. My time at Eastern was excellent. I was fortunate enough to be involved in 2 sports, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not in uniform. It's because I didn't want to slight either one in my picture, so I'm dressed, street dress, I should say. Plus, now I'm getting lost for words, so it shouldn't happen. I have had a very good career after college. So in other words, I have had a very fortunate life before I got to this stage. Now moving on to the first part I want to talk about was really how I got to Eastern. Now last night at the White House, Bob Parks mentioned the fact that when I was in high school, my high school coach contacted Western because my high school coach played baseball at Western and was friends with some of the coaches there. He contacted Western to see if they'd give me some workout schedules so I could improve my times in the mile, because it was my senior year and it was a good shot at winning the title. Well, anyway, they did send me workouts, and it did probably help me win the state championship. But Bob Park says, even though he had sent me that information, I didn't select Western. Well, he left out the fact that Western, even though they offered me a scholarship, they wouldn't let me play football. So that ruled him out right away. So, and there were other institutions around that would do the same thing. I could go and run track, but they wouldn't let me play football. So then Eastern came up, and they would. Well, I really didn't tell them that I was going out for football. But so I got here and I played football and track. So that was the major decision for arriving at Eastern, being able to participate in both sports. But then it was complemented by the fact that here at Eastern, at that time, freshmen were allowed to go out for the varsity football team. In that era, a lot of schools, including the Big Ten, freshmen couldn't play varsity football. They had to play freshman football and get beat up for a whole year before they had a chance to even play. So I said, well, maybe I won't be able to make the varsity team as a starter, but at least I would get a chance at playing. So that was one of the big reasons. But the topper really was, to get me here at Eastern, was the fact that I wanted to be a teacher. And Eastern Michigan University was one of the best, and probably still is, one of the best, if not the best place to become a teacher, to get trained as a teacher, that there is in the whole United States. So it was the perfect fit for me. I got to do everything I wanted to do. Now, when I did arrive here on campus, it's no secret that Eastern's football team was not as strong as it should be. Now, but I didn't know it was as weak as it was. Now, I walked in, and then going into it was actually before the first meeting, and I found out that there were seniors on the team that had not won a ball game their whole career. And that was just unheard of for me, because Jim, the guy in the video with me, we were both from successful high school teams. And we could not fathom how anybody could go 4 years without winning a game. So that was the attitude that Jim and I, plus my other classmates, brought in that happened to be that year. And so we said, there's no way we're going to go along. Things are changing right now. We are not going to lose. Well, we didn't win all of our games, but we won 3 games that year, including our preseason game, which set the campus on fire. It was like we won some national championship. But seriously, I really thought that there was something wrong after that game. But it turned out we did win some games. And our coach, Fred Trosco, was an excellent coach. He was from U of M, but he was still an excellent coach. Now, he won Coach of the Year that year for winning 3 games with the talent he had, which I thought was phenomenal. Anyway, things went, like I said, well for me here at Eastern as a football player. I did have a little, image check the first day I did go to practice because I went there and they're listing off the teams, what team you're going to be on, first string, second string, so forth, and they're reading off the names. They're reading them off. And I thinking, well, I'm a freshman. Even though I'm an all-stater, I know they're not going to put me on second string or so. They get to read the third string and say, oh, I'll be on fourth string. They read fourth string off. Hey, I'm not there. Fifth string, I'm not there. And I'm thinking, I must have missed my name. I can't believe it. So they get the sixth string, I'm there. And the only reason I was there is because there was only 6 strings deep. So, but then things worked out so that I got to be, by the time preseason games started, I was on the third string defense, and the third string defense started against the first string offense on our preseason game. And I had just been changed from actually a defensive end to a running back, to a cornerback. And I was being faced with the co-holder of the world's 100-yard dash was the first guy that I went up against, Odell Berry. And I can remember that day just as plain as sight. Now, luckily, he didn't beat me that day. And that wasn't because of me. That was because I think his quarterback just couldn't find him with the ball. I mean, he was just too fast for the guy, I think. Well, that was my career in football. After about the second or third game, I was a starter, and I said, I'm not leaving. So I finished up by 4 years as a starter at Eastern. Now, track was a little different story. Track, nationally known team, get here. And, hey, I'm starting track after hard season of football. I'm beat up, I still have some bruises around, and I know I am running against guys, or practicing with guys, that have just finished an outstanding cross-country team, and I have to practice with them, so I have to be in shape. So I was ready for a challenging practice. But Coach Marshall, who was an excellent coach, started reading off the workout. And again, I was surprised and had to take back. Because he gets about a third way through, not halfway, about a third way through, and he says, he cannot be talking about practice for the day. He's got to be giving us the practice for the week. There's no way we can do all that stuff in a day. But I lived through it. In fact, the practice for track conditioning was tougher than football by far. Because I tell you, when I finished that first week of practice, every day for the first week, I lived in Munson Hall right across from the Bowling Field House. I literally just wanted to be suspended in the air. Everything hurt. And I was so tired that I would just go to bed, get up, I didn't even eat supper for a week. I wouldn't eat. And go to bed, get up around 9, go to the library and study until it closed. So, but track turned out to be, again, a real good deal for me. I got to run as a #1 miler most of the time. Got great experience and had unbelievable teammates like I did in football and also when I was in high school. Guys that you would think their life depended on whether or not they did well or won their race or an event. In other words, as a team, we knew we could count on everybody. But I do have to relay one incident when that didn't really happen. Now, we were down to Denison Relays, which is a pretty big relays because it's indoors and a lot of teams go there and they just want to get ready really for outdoor. And we won most of our relays. I mean, I was in several relays for 2 days, it's a 2-day event. And we didn't win one of the relays that we should have won. And that didn't make George happy. George, I have to add this. I had been eating fruit cups literally for 2 days because I had several races and they had preliminaries, so it just happened to fall, I couldn't eat the meal. So on the way back, George says, well, you didn't run well today, so you don't eat tonight. So we drove all the way back from wherever Denison's at without any food. I hadn't ate for like 2 days, so I was really hungry, but he was serious. And you knew he was serious, not only from those incidents, but I can remember him cutting his nephew because you had to make a time to make the track team. So his nephew didn't make the team. I think his nephew was a senior then too. So he told him, get off the track and don't come back, because she didn't make that team. So we had some challenging times, and some things were expected of us to really excel. And if we didn't live up to our potential, then he wasn't happy. But he was definitely an individual that you would respect and know that he respected you, because he always communicated in a positive and effective way. Never belittled anyone or anything like that. I'd never even heard him raise his voice, but he was always able to get the best out of everyone and give you a chance, especially in the relays. He would always run us pretty much according to our personalities, how we fit in. Like I was a tweener, I could do a lot of different races. So I usually led off, because, plus I was the biggest track guy. I mean, all the other runners that I was running against, I was at least 30 pounds heavier than most of them they were running against. So I usually ran lead off, because it didn't make any difference if the guys are pushing me or not. I could fight back or knock them down. And then, so other personalities fit. Whoever ran second, third, and fourth, they were all put in there basically because of their personality and their skills. The last thing I would like to leave you with about a track is really the reputation that the team had. Nationally, I was talking about how I felt about nationally. It came to light when we're running at the Drake Relays, and it was the first time I'd been there. And when I was running a 2-mile relay, and I was lead off leg. And there were big schools there. I mean, all the schools were there. It's big meet, first big outdoor meet of the year. And I mean, Arizona State, teams out in California were there, and so forth. But anyway, they're naming off the teams. We drew the worst lane. We drew lane 8 in the 2-mile relay, which is right next to the stands, and it's there at Drake Relays. People can actually reach over and grab you, or touch you, or slap you on your back when you're running, and knock the baton out of your hand if you're not leery of that. Anyway, they're announcing the teams. Lane 1, lane 2, so on and so forth. They get to lane 8, and people were recognizing. They clap politely and so forth for those teams. Well, they get to lane 8, and they say, leading off for Eastern Michigan University, Hildred Lewis. And this big cheer goes up. And I know it's not for me, and I'm thinking, hey, there's something must have happened in the infield, but because they were having field events. Nothing was going on. They were just cheering for Eastern, because we were obviously the smallest school there, and we always did so well. Not because I had been there before, because it was my first time, but because Eastern has such a strong reputation. The whole stadium cheered for us, not just one or two. Well, thank you very much, and I really wanted to thank and acknowledge the people that got me here. Like I said, my high school coach is here, Jim Mitchell from football. I got a teammate that's there. I have family members here, and I have a lot of college and friends here also, and teammates. I have a track teammate here, Mr. Ken Head, and other individuals. I'm sorry if I don't have enough time to mention everyone, but please acknowledge that I'm very thankful that you came and supported me, and I'm exceptionally honored to be in this situation that I am. Thank you very much.